In the ancient kingdom of Israel, after the time of the great King David, his son Solomon became the new king. Solomon was young, but he had a big heart that loved God very much. He wanted to be a good and fair ruler for his people. One night, as Solomon slept, he had a very special dream. In the dream, God spoke to him. "Solomon," God's voice said, "I am pleased with you. Ask for whatever you want me to give you." Solomon could have asked for mountains of gold, a palace made of jewels, or to live for a very long time. But he didn't. Instead, Solomon replied humbly, "Oh, Lord, you have made me king, but I am like a little child. I don't know how to rule this great people. Please give me a wise and understanding heart so I can tell the difference between right and wrong and lead your people well." God was delighted with Solomon's selfless prayer. "Because you have asked for wisdom and not for long life or riches for yourself, I will grant your wish," God declared. "I will give you a heart so wise and understanding that there will never have been anyone like you before, nor will there ever be again. And because you did not ask, I will also give you what you did not ask for, both riches and honor." Solomon awoke, his heart filled with gratitude. Soon after, his new wisdom was put to a great test. 2 women were brought before him in his court. They were both weeping and holding onto one tiny baby. "My king," cried the first woman, "this is my son. We live in the same house, and while I was sleeping, she took my living baby and replaced him with her baby, who had died." "No," the second woman shouted. "The living baby is mine, and the dead one is hers." They argued back and forth, and no one knew who was telling the truth. King Solomon listened patiently. Then he said calmly, "Bring me a sword." A guard brought him a sword, and the courtroom fell silent. "There is only one fair way to settle this," Solomon announced. "Cut the living child in 2, and give half to the first woman and half to the second." The courtroom gasped in shock. The second woman nodded and said, "Yes, that is fair. Cut him into so neither of us can have him." But the first woman, the true mother, threw herself at the king's feet. "Oh, my lord, please, no." She begged, tears streaming down her face. "Do not kill the child. Give him to her. Just let him live." At that moment, King Solomon knew the truth. He raised his hand and said, "Give the baby to the first woman. She is his true mother, for her love is so great she would rather give him up than see him harmed." The people in the court were amazed. News of King Solomon's wise decision spread throughout all of Israel. Everyone knew that the wisdom of God was in him to do justice, and he was celebrated as the wisest king who ever lived.